Meeting. My name is Anuschka. I'm an empowerment health coach and energy healer.
And I'm Dr. Rachael Meir, a clinical and health psychologist and also health and wellness coach.
And together we are coming on live every Monday at 2:30 Pacific Standard Time, 3:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time to talk about healthy living tips. Today we're talking about Vitamers. And what are Vitamers? Have you heard of Vitamers out there? Anybody out there? Because this is a brand new term for me just in the last month. Let me know if you have heard of it. Otherwise, we're going to be talking about it anyway. So this is a great topic for you to be jumping on. So, Rachael, I know you were just sharing. I know this is new for both of us, right?
Totally new. I actually had never heard of it, which I was sort of surprised. But the more you begin to learn about it, it's actually really fascinating. So for those of you guys who have not heard about Vitamers, basically it's a member of a vitamin family. So there's a whole bunch of different vitamins and minerals that your body needs, but we don't produce them on our own, and we need to get it from the food that we eat. But each single vitamin is actually comprised of multiple different molecules to make up the complete vitamin. So take vitamin B6, for example. It's called B6 because there's actually 6 molecules that comprise and make up that one vitamin B6. Right? And so what's happening when we take a look, and this is kind of cutting edge scientific research, because a lot of different foods might be fortified with different vitamins or minerals. So let's say, for example, vitamin E, one of the molecules of vitamin E is something called, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right, but I think it's tocopherol or tocopherol. And if you see that on the label, that's one molecule of the vitamin E full family. It's really good, and it's really good for you, but you're also missing the rest of the vitamin E family. And so what Isagenix is doing, and why this has become so important, and why I'm really encouraged to learn about it, is they're using organic fruits and vegetables in their new whole-based or whole blend shakes to make sure the whole family of the vitamins that they're putting in, not just these one-off chemical compounds that are being added to like fortified foods. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm like, I totally got that. Especially, I love the example that you said, where it's like, well, vitamin B6, that means there should be 6 molecules. And so what I'm understanding from that is that there are many different processed foods, whatever you want to say out there, supplements, everything that's out there, that they may just take one molecule of it and say, oh, here's vitamin B6, but you really need the entire family of the molecules, right? In order to make that one vitamin B6.
Exactly, because they each have their own unique benefits and subtle differences within each of the molecules. Even though it's one family put together, it's like you might have sisters and brothers and cousins and a mom and dad, and they're related and they might act certain ways, but then they have unique properties in and of themselves, or unique difference. And so that's exactly what's happening. It's coming together as the family unit rather than just cousin going to a party or just you going to a party. Everyone.
Yeah, I love that analogy. Yeah, and I actually, when I looked it up and just like the science side of it, right, that scientific term, it was saying one of 2 or more related chemical substances that fulfill the same specific vitamin function.
What was the last part you said?
It says that one of 2 or more related chemical substances, which I'm guessing the molecules, right, that fulfill the same specific vitamin function. Well, specific, I see it as more like they combine together to bring about their unique abilities or whatnot, and whatever's unique to them, and then that all in one will make what is necessary for our body.
Exactly. And having that variation in your diet of different fruits and vegetables, different whole grains, lean proteins, you're going to get all of the different types of nutrients that in their naturally occurring forms to include that full spectrum of Vitamers. And so having that great array and great variety, which what I love about Isagenix is they are nutritionally engineering the absolute best food that you can put in your body, so that we don't have to go out and be like, okay, we got to get berries and raspberries and this and that and this protein and this fat, and put it all together to get that diverse, dense array of nutrition. We can drink a shake in 30 seconds and know for sure that it's still using all those same great organic whole foods and different properties to make sure we get those vitamins and minerals that are so essential to optimal function.
Yep. Yeah. And that's what I love. And I cannot wait. My order went through yesterday. Well, I think today it's getting shipped. So I can't wait for the next couple of days to actually receive it. And I know that we're always upgrading, and I'm super stoked to try the newest with the 1 gram sugar. I'm going to keep saying that because I'm like beyond excited about that part of it more than anything. Yeah.
Keto friendly, yes, absolutely amazing. The shakes were always fantastic, but this is taking it yet to one more level for people that do follow a keto diet or, you know, are more about their carb intake. And certainly sugar is just toxic, whether it's coming from, you know, refined processed sugar or any form of sugar, not to say, but too much of anything's a good thing. And really, for women, you and I, trying to stay at a 25 gram of sugar intake max per day, or 40 for guys, even fruits and vegetables. I think we talked last week, one banana can have 22 grams of sugar in it. And that's your daily intake for a guy, and more than half and almost your whole thing for a woman. So still has to be in consideration. So if you can get those same vitamins and nutrients that you would have to eat that whole banana now in a shake with 1 gram of sugar, why not?
Yeah, absolutely. And I love that that's the unique part of it is there all the great, wonderful benefits and properties are being extracted into these whole blend shakes, and the parts that are not so great for us are actually not being added. So it's like, to me, it's just magic, really, because I'm like, that's all I do want in my body, right? And it's, for me, when I have even my shakes now, it gives me that. I mean, I'm cleansing today, so it's like, I got these cute little ones. Oh, look nice. Cleanse buddies. But yeah, so for me, it's just like, okay, if I am going to be putting shakes or whatnot, nutrients in my body, I'm going to want it to be condensed, concentrated, and get exactly what my body needs, rather than having a banana. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love bananas, but I feel like I'm usually a lot more conscious of it, because even an apple we were talking about is like 14 grams for like a medium-sized apple, right? And so it's like, it's tough to actually know what's all in the food that we eat. Not to say don't eat food, I love food, but it's also like, okay, well, let me make sure I'm getting all the nutrients, minerals, vitamers that my body needs in order to really be at its optimal health.
Right. Well, and when you look at what's in the shake in and of itself, even if eating a single banana is fine, it's putting together a whole, you know, the nutrients from, say, a whole banana and, you know, I don't know how many ounces of lean chicken and these blueberry antioxidants and this. So obviously, we couldn't sit down and eat all of that in one sitting. For the cooks who take the sugar intake or just pure stomach capacity, nutrients that have been extracted from all of those things into one 220 calorie shake with 1 gram of sugar, but all the nutrients, which is the optimal thing, or which is the essential thing that your body needs to function optimally.
Yeah, and it's like, just for those that are, because I hear people that are like, oh, I don't know, shake, you know, powder or this or that, and I'm like, well, do you use turmeric as a powder for spicing, or do you use garlic powder for spicing? I mean, it's really essential oils, all of it. It's the same thing. It's like taking all the good stuff and having it be in a condensed form, and they've gone through like a beautiful cold, I believe it's like, I don't know much about this, but like, it's like a cold pressure process where it retains all the nutrients and not kills off the, you know, the supplement or the nutrients and minerals our body needs. So that in itself, to me, is no different than using turmeric as a spice or as a capsule. same thing, right? I know a lot of people love juicing, which I think is great too, but my biggest thing with juicing and why I stopped personally is because I'm like, well, what about all the pulp? I mean, yes, you could cook with it, but again, it's like to get all of that in your system. Convenience wise, that's what I keep hearing from all the people that have been starting even recently. They're like, oh my God, this is so easy. And it's like, yeah, that's really what drives a lot of people as well. It's like
easy and effective.
Yes, easy, effective, and
so well, with so much ease, does not make you feel like you're on a diet, you're not restricted, you absolutely can live a balanced life, but you know that you are nutritionally satisfied, and then you go out and you eat because you enjoy other types of foods, or you're in a cultural, event of some sort, or whatever it may be, but you don't have to worry about, did I get my 5 servings of fruits and vegetables? Did I eat my 75 to 100 grams of protein? Did I have enough essential fat in my diet, right?
Yeah.
Because that's
exactly.
Time.
And you do go out and eat. And for instance, like me over the weekend, I probably wasn't like the best. I treated myself more than usual. I still eat pretty healthy even when I treat myself, but it's like in my own head, it's not organic, right? But again, why then I cleanse? I was telling Ashkan, he's like, oh, you've kind of gotten more calmed down about the way you eat. I'm like, well, not really. I'm like, but if I do feel that way and like over the weekend, well, now I'm planning on doing a 2-day cleanse to make sure any impurities, toxins, or anything that are in my body get released. So, yeah.
Yeah. But exactly.
Yeah. Hi, I'm seeing Dolce Vita Felicita. Hello. Thank you all for joining. I'm curious to see if anybody has any questions related to Vitamers. Otherwise, I think that's pretty much it. Vitamers are awesome. Let's just put it that way. Yeah.
Sure.
Looks like we're not getting any questions. So yeah, if you do have questions, or if you want to take your health and well-being to the next level, feel free to message myself or Rachel, and we are more than happy to support you in that. We're both very passionate when it comes to health and always wanting to do that. Oh, let's see. Hello, what are your specialty? Are you health coach from? And yeah, so I personally I'm an empowerment health coach, and then I know Rachel.
I'm a clinical and health psychologist, focused with lifestyle medicine, and then also a health and wellness coach with Isagenix.
Oh, okay, cool. She said I'm a student of IIN from New York.
Oh, is that the Institute of Integrative Nutrition? Maybe.
That's my guess.
I heard good things about that program. Very cool.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks for being here with us. Awesome. Well, no other questions. And like I said, you can reach out to us, and we are more than happy to support you in the health world.
Awesome.
All right. Bye.